Alright folks, how are we all doing? It's been a long day here in Athlone. So we're here for the cup final. We have Erin Eagles versus St. Kevin's. So the top two teams in the two different groups. So yeah, this is the cup final. There's the first pitch. All good. So in the other games we have Elphin, I think. No, sorry, apologies. That's Leyland Bridge and Kilmore, and I think the other Kilmore team are against the Galway Rapparees on the upper field. So swing and a miss. Throw is way off. Nice cover. Error by the catcher to start off the game. So Kevin kind of breezed through their group games. Eagles came out with, I think they had one loss against Kilmina, who didn't make any of the finals.
Slightly high, one of each. Slightly high. No.
Great hit right at left. Fumbled. Runner's gone. It's going to 3. Is the throw going to be on time? 50-50, I think. Safe on 2, safe on 3. Great aggressive base run from the Kevin's team. Lots of pace in this Kevin's team now.
Oh.
So, as I have his there, I'm going to attempt doing something. Hit it right up the middle, kind of into no man's land. Second base really needs to be covering that, but covering that space, especially when there was no runner going there. So base loaded, none out. Wayne is up, big fast batter.
Oh.
So great speed around the bases. Now everyone's wearing blue, so it is a bit difficult to know which is which from where you are. Not stopped by shortstop. Gathered by left. Bad throw. Sorry, now it's basically loaded. Pierce is so fast. They actually, that confusion, the ball hit up the middle. Hit the match. So, ref for this game is Mark. Mark has done a fantastic job organising the whole day. It's the Connacht rep, and probably would have been hoping to see some Connacht teams in the cup final, but they are represented in the other finals. So there's a walk. There's another run for Kevin's. So Eagles pitcher just not getting into his groove that we saw him in earlier. That's more like it. That Eagles catcher caused them trouble earlier, and they had to move it. So obviously the game in between played himself back into position. So he'll have to pay off. There's a left outfield called the shortstop off it, and then seemed to stand off the ball himself. Probably, like, if you're calling someone off it, you have to make it. So if he was going to let it hop, probably should have allowed the shortstop to, if she thought she was able to get back there to it. So the finals are 4 innings with no time limit. So up until now we have been playing with the with 50-minute time limit or 3 innings, but this is just 4 innings, winner take all. Nicely gathered by the shortstop. So last ball of all. Knocked into the space. Are there going to be 2 runs scored here? Yeah, poor throw. So none out, 2 on base, 5 scored so far for Kevin's. They're looking to get around the whole order there. Nice pitch. I think taking the coat off just freed up that range of movement for the pitcher. Yeah, big difference here. Great catch by the shortstop. Great command and call as well. Probably good enough to get there. Should have gone. Fumble on third. Going to be caught by first. No. Start off it. Probably should have just attacked it a little bit more and gotten that out. Decision here for the pitcher. Takes the out on 1. Hesitation, the ball coming home. So that's 2 out. Another run scored for Kevin's. So they've gotten around the whole order.
2 out.
Nice crack off that bat there. Lovely sound. Stop it first. The ground is quite heavy here, so anything, the grass is holding up an awful lot, so it is. This could be a home run. Probably going to be a home run because I don't think the arms are there. No, there's a fumble. Yeah. Home run. Lovely hit. Split between third and short. Not much any fielder can do with that. Second. Main is up. There's a lovely crack of a hit. Could be an out on 2. No, fumble by second. That's going to be a run. It's 9. So they're having an awful lot of joy being able to hit. They're kind of hitting everything they want to, and hitting gaps and not getting the easy outs. Like, again, catcher not stopping that one in the very beginning is proving very costly. I see that aggressive base run. Ball was barely off the bat, and the runner was gone like a shot from 2 to 3. So Kevin's are just putting on an absolute clinic here in batting. No communication there. Another run scored. This could be a mercy, could be a bat on. So 11-0 the score. So they've been very consistent in getting 2 people on, batter up. They bring in the run from 2 each time, the last number of batters. So Eagles need to be able to get a stop. There's a huge hit. Huge hit. Right field, probably in the wrong spot, leaving that huge space, but they're just being able to hit everything. Two runs in. The Eagles are not cutting down the space at all. They're leaving huge gaps everywhere. Third go through the order. There's a pop up. It should be caught by centre. Oh, and a drop. I think that just kind of sums up Eagles' day here. Sometimes you see this with a team like that. They have a bad feeling and then they can't get going with their batting. So they haven't batted yet. So they are capable of putting up scores. But when they're making drops on routine catches like that, the mental side of it all takes a bit of a hit. Safe on 2, the throw looked good, but second base wasn't standing on the base. Couldn't really see from here. She might have moved to meet the ball, or maybe the fielder thought he was thrown to the base. So it's only they'll know. There's a pop up that needs to be 3 out, and they get out of there. So there's 3. So I will just seek confirmation from the ref. As per my count, we are at 14. Yeah. Confirmation there from a referee. 14 scored. So just like solid batters throughout the order there. Everyone well capable of hitting. So Eagles probably need to get about 6 or 7 here to even just keep the belief. Haven't seen Kevin's feeling today now. I know a good few of their players, and I think they'd be quite disappointed if they conceded 6 or 7. Two bad calls. Batter kind of got away with one. He kind of half showed his hand what he was trying to do there. But too bad now. Probably shouldn't swing on this one. Oh. Massive indecision there. Might just be a bit of inexperience from the Eagles batter. Should have made a decision on what he was going to do. They know exactly what he's going to try and do now, so they're probably going to be ready for a bunt play. So will he change it up? See, third base is moving it in slightly there first. He hits himself with the ball. Gathered nicely by the catcher. And an out on one. Yeah. So that's one out in the bottom of the first. So this is what I'm saying. That like when you've had a bad feeling in it, it's very hard to kind of get the bats going because it is just a mental battle. Last second decision by the batter to swing on that. Probably shouldn't have swung on it, or if she was, decided much earlier what she was going to do. There's the second one. Lovely straight pitch there. A little bit of speed to Wayne's pitching there. There's a lovely hit right into the gap. Left outfield is right in on it. Great cover by centre. So Eagles got a player on base. Will this be the start of their comeback? Although down by 14 runs seems unlikely, but they love proving people wrong. So I mentioned earlier that sometimes the shortstop doesn't swap over. You can see that they've decided to leave shortstop where they are. Second, that's a huge hit. Huge hit. So runners on 2 and 3. So the ref is saying one thing and the umpire another, but the ref might change his mind based off the umpire. The umpire is closer, so the ref is calling it 50-50.
Are we doing 50-50 run against the benefit mark?
So I'm not sure. Okay. So ref is calling safe. Not sure if it was an obstruction or if I'm not sure, but basically end result is referee says safe on 2. Both teams, a bit of niggle here between them. So free base. There's a pop up to second. It should be an out. Catch. So that's 2 out. Eagles off the mark. 14-1 the score. 2 out. I was saying they probably needed about 6 or 7. 1 for 2 outs, even 2 for 2 is not an ideal start. Now they're confident in their feeling that they'll be able to tighten it up a little bit, but it'd be very difficult to imagine Kevin's been shut out from here. So like they are going to keep scoring. So Eagles really need to get a couple as many as possible here, just to kind of get the confidence going again. That ball is hit very, very late. Foul. Same as earlier. Catchers don't, when the camera's there, they don't want to stop the ball because it means they get a bit more face time in front of the camera. Good pitch, yeah, lovely change up there from the Kevin's pitcher. Just completely took the pace out of the ball and look, tried to go for a bit of spin on that one. I think if you're going to put that spin, you really need to put more pace in the ball for it to take a whole lot of effect. Goes for that free base, lovely throw. Oh, dropped by 1. That would have been fantastic out by Mike on 3. So 2 out, 2 scored, runner on 1. So get 4 inning game.
Okay.
There's like 3 people standing in front of the street.
Great hit down the line. Fantastic hit. Nice cover by left field by Pierce. Good throw to 1 or to third. So runners on 1 and 2.
Go out, Krista.
Oh, nice idea of a switch. Definitely like keeps the ball away from 3. Probably only gets himself to 1, but definitely brings a runner in from 2. Probably gets the runner that's on first over to third base. That look good. Ooh, inside. Ref has a better view of it from where I am. So there's a pop up. It's in space. It's trouble. Yeah, he stands off it. Shouldn't have stood off it. Throw home is going to be good though. Yeah, unnecessarily. Very silly base running there from Eagles. They would have had bases loaded, and any hit at all would have brought in 1, probably 2 runs. So 14-2 the score going into the second inning. Very, very silly play by Eagles there. So the field in centre and centre right that you can see is that's the field that we were streaming from earlier. It's a slightly bigger field than this one. That is Kilmore and Leyland Bridge, as far as I'm aware. So I have no idea who's even favoured to win that. I'm not sure how Leyland Bridge. Obviously, I think those are the 2 teams that finish second in each group, and then in the other is the thirds. So it's like the cup, the plate, and something else. Bit of a change for Eagles. So they brought there's a pop up to the left, should be caught. Oh, and a drop. That is Eagles outfielders are having an absolute mare of a day. So maybe that's why they brought Foncha out. So Eagles with a slightly different formation. They're leaving a huge gap between what would be shortstop and 3. But they're not really playing a shortstop. They're kind of playing like a middle fielder. Kind of, let's see where Jared is. Kind of like that in-between role. Kind of inducing that hit down between 3 and left. Nearly there and did it. Have been fairly accurate with the bat so far. You really need second base over on that side of the field, but because they're dueling as a shortstop, well, I'm not really sure what they're doing, so I may try and find out and explain it for you another day, because I have no idea what sort of formation they're trying to do. Like against a team that can comfortably switch and place the ball, they're now playing 2 players on the right hand side of second base.
Oh.
So you're relying on first base to basically cover all of that space. So if they just keep hitting that gap that they were on, that the last batter hit, sorry. Yeah, there's one out. I think those slower pitches are just, they're very what the Kevin batters are used to, playing slow pitch softball. And a fumble by right fielder. Really, that should have been a nice easy out. He fumbled. So yeah, like those slower pitches they're exactly what they're used to. They're quite comfortable picking their spots with them. They have to try a bit more pace. They struggle to pick their spots as much. Driven right up to the centre. So is it going to be a double or a triple? Just a double. Just. Red hit kind of caught centre out. Didn't really know. It looked like he kind of went over for the ball, whereas he should have been going back to get under it. But I think this confusing formation is just, it's not really happening. They're in a bit more of a traditional coverage now. Right fielder stands off it, and he's slow picking it up. I think he still gets the out. So runner advances from 2 to 3. Yeah, see, they went to like a formation change. It was like a formation change, a personnel change, and a load of different things. And fumbled, another error by the right fielder. Hit straight to him. But like it wasn't a formation issue. I think it was an execution issue. So they probably should have just kept what they were doing, but just done it correctly or done it better. Oh, an error by the shortstop. Oh, and left outfield kicks it further out. Yeah, an awful lot of errors from the Eagles team. Third base is given an awful lot of space down the line. Hit up towards second, should be a stop. Safe on 2, dropped by the shortstop, I think. Probably had the out, but didn't control the ball. Pop up, first to go and get a nice easy out. Oh, and a drop! Oh my god! This Eagle team look rattled. The easy little outs is what they're not getting. There's a pop up. Yeah, here you do your game. This is. So 2 out, base loaded, last go ball, foul. Some clutch pitch in there from the Eagles bowler when they needed it. 4 scored, confirmed by the ref. So that's 18-2. So Eagles probably should have come out of the last inning, and they probably needed 6 or 7, but the way it played out, they were in a position to probably come out with 4. They came out with 2. Yeah, 18-2. Yeah, ref just confirming the score. But yeah, like that, headless is the only word I can think of. Run from 3 home when the ball was already on its way home. You know, like that would have left the Eagles with bases loaded and an opportunity to bring in 2 runs. Now to pop up, that'll be a catch by 3. That'll be a nice easy out. Oh, one is dropped, and the batter didn't run. Oh, really should have gone. Put him under pressure. He's going to trust his arm. It's going to be tight. Close. The runner beats out the throw. So Pierce has a great arm. And trusting Serena on one that she'd catch it if it's sent there. Sent through the catcher's legs. Throw to 1 is on. Oh, I think the throw was good. It was in time. It was just dropped. Probably needed first base to be waiting this side of the base rather than on the inside, because she was kind of thrown across the runner. Substitution on the Eagles team. Shane is in for somebody. I'm not sure who's up. So last go ball, pressure's on. We saw a bit of a change up in the pitch there, so the 2, I'd expect a faster pitch here now. Now on 1. So runners progress, but batter out. Didn't even swing. So second call for the batter. There's the third. So in the rules, if a batter's called 3 times, they are out. So I think it's kind of just in the interest of keeping the game moving, keeping it moving fast. Nice pitch. Pop up, going to be an out on 1. Oh, held off. It probably should have. I think she could have jumped first. Well, sorry, she definitely could have. But I think even if she had just gone 1 step harder. Nice hit down the line. Goes for that free base. Good decision by third base holding onto the ball. Because if you throw that, you run the risk of the runner running home from 3. So base is loaded, 1 out. So 4 in a game. Eagles yet to score in this inning. So 2 to come. Eagles looking for a big hit here. That's going to be an out though. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, and throws to left field for some reason. So 2 runs home. Odd sequence of play there. Centre should have got the ball, didn't. Dropped it and then threw it to left field. Really should have just thrown it to the shortstop, I think. So 1 out. Nice discipline. Kevin's pitcher trying to put a bit of spin, take the sting out of the ball, direct it more towards the right hand side of the field. That was the 1. So she's kind of throwing herself into it a little bit instead of waiting back, keeping the hands back, and just unleashing that power. There you go. There's a huge hit. Up onto the bank. Yeah, rolls up onto the bank. 1 run scored. Jared's going to get to 3. great recovery from Kevin's there. The only criticism I'd have there was maybe catcher would have had an easier time getting it out on 2. I know probably just went with the shorter throw, but looks a bit low. No, call good. Glasgow ball pressure's on the batter here now. Some great pitching. Maybe spoke too soon. So, like as a pitcher, sometimes you want to send in those marginal balls where they're slightly bad and you make them go for a bad swing with less control of where the ball goes. Fumble by shortstop, but runner decides not to run off too. Yeah, correct decision. Not with arms like that. So Kevin will be quite happy to get out of this in and now. You just need to play for the nearest base. That'll probably be an out. Oh no! So a runner dove going into 2. Managed to be safe. Brought in the run. So Kevin's still in a similar position. All they have to do is nearest base, get an out. They're still well in the lead. They'll not panic. And they know that they're able to keep scoring. Yeah, batter standing a little bit too close to the mat, and the pitcher saw that. Punished him for it. So if you're standing that close to the mat, you really need to be meeting that ball nice and early. You cannot wait for it to come in on you. You wait for that ball to be over the back of the mat. You're basically trying to hit with your hands. Nicely in the space. Throw to 2 is short. A bit delayed as well. So base is loaded. I think this is Eagles around the order now. There's a hit. It's going to be a catch by left field. Oh, great footwork. Fantastic footwork, double out. So I'll just check with the ref, but I think that was 6 for Eagles. So that'll make it a 10-run game. So that slow start of Eagles starting to eat into it, into that deficit, but will it be too little too late?
Bottom of the third. 18-8.
18-8 to score, yeah. 6 scored there for Eagles. So going into the third inning. Top of 3. So again, this is not a 3-inning game, this is a 4-inning game. So another substitute on the Eagles team. Aisha's on for somebody. Lisa, I think. Not sure if that's injury related or tactical. There's a pop-up. That's going to be a catch by centre. No, he's way too far out. Oh, I didn't see what his starting position was. I just assumed that he was going to be there. Oh, that was a nice easy out. So Eagles gone back to a traditional coverage. Pop up left is going to be there. No, he stands off it. Left of the field for Eagles is not having a great day. He slid for one and didn't get it, and I think probably could have got that one and possibly another one. I think last time hit right field. There's a pop up. Jared has it. Lovely one and a catch. Throws, hits the shortstop. Coming home. No, the catcher's not ready. Why? The catcher wasn't ready. Sorry, the screen stopped working on me there for a little bit. So he probably should have stopped that run, possibly gotten a second out. It was a nice relay from centre to short, but catcher didn't seem ready, or I don't know, maybe the shortstop wasn't actually throwing it as quick as I thought they were, but it just seemed that he kind of held off because the catcher wasn't ready. But maybe that's just my brain thinking it should have been thrown from here and should be received at this stage. It's straight at 3. That's going to be an out on 1. Oh no, confusion. Oh, multitude of errors there. Third base didn't know what to do with the ball. Should have been thrown first time and then just give that option. There's a pop up going to be catched by the catcher. Yeah. Pop up. Should be an out by right field. Nice catch. Throw home is going to be good. No, yes. It's going to be 3, so runner needed to keep going. So going into the bottom of the third. Referee, 2. Yeah. Okay. So the score is 20-8. Eagles to bat. So you can see up in the corner there, Kevin started off brilliant, and the runs are drying up a little bit, but they built such a good cushion. They can kind of afford that to happen. The Eagles, on the other hand, are slowly building. So 2, then a 6. Like, gonna have to at least double that this time. They need a big batting inning. So here we have pitcher against pitcher. So you were saying sometimes it throws up a couple of funny things. Just an unusual matchup. So 2 bad balls called so far. And a walk. So Shane last time didn't even swing on the last good ball and watched it go by him. He'll be trying to make up for that now. So there is lots of space out there, just anywhere around where the second base umpire in the yellow is standing, there is an awful lot of space. Probably hit it too well. That goes the whole way out to right field. Oh, and an error! Safely on to 2. So when I said he probably hit it too well, sometimes what you want to do is actually get that ball to stop, so they have to run towards it rather than letting it roll the whole way out to the player. So it's 2 on base, free base, no outs. Kevin's ahead by 12. Nice pitch. Ooh, called slightly high. Look good at the level of the shoulder from here, but what would we know from here? Ref has a far better view. That looks good. Decides to go. Gets the tag, I think. Yeah. Run scored. Out on 1. Eric is just too good of a player to hit that ball at her and to let her make that throw. That is Kevin's team coming off great success last weekend in Regensburg. With Fogley Mara and Pogma homers. Lovely hit, right in the gap. That'll probably be the run home from 2 if he decides to push it. Yeah, fumble throw. Oh, cheeky. So that overthrow to 1 is going to cost them to the runner on 2. So I hadn't put in Gary's run. So 2 runs for Eagles. So 10-run game, 1 out, free base. So 2 left. Really just got under that. The hands are a little bit low. They probably need to be a bit higher to stop that from happening. Catches are on the inside. That ball's well inside, but putting the younger player under some pressure. Wayne showing his experience here. There's a nice pitch. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be right in the gap between those 3 players. The throw home is good. So caused real confusion with that. Again, just what the Eagles need. But it's probably what we all need to make this a bit more of a game. We want this going into the 4th inning, really like a 3, 4, 5 run game. The less the better for the drama. Kevin's will be wanting to shut this down now, keep it at 10. Decides not to run. Fielded very nicely by third base. That's a foul, but I really should have went. Really should have went on that first hit, especially with the free base. As the runner on 3 can go with those couple of steps and force third base to hold on to the ball and knock over the out. Or if they do, you capitalise and it's going to be an out. Catch with a catcher. There's 3 out. Yeah, there's Kevin to be delighted with that. So 10 runs in it going into the last inning. I will confirm that with the ref. 2 scores, yeah. Top of 4. So final inning now. Kevin's up by 10. So that first inning where they scored 14 is just, that's proven to be the winning of the game. As you would imagine, 14 runs is an awful lot. But the slow start from Eagles really coming back to bite them now. Score 20-10. So Kevin's side just asking for confirmation of the score. Lots of space out there for Erica over first. And yep, called it. First base needs to go for that. First base, why aren't you going? leaves it to the right fielder. So really you want first base kind of going towards that just to get involved. Yeah, you give Erica that space, she will punish you for it. So Mike's probably going to look between centre and oh no, he's going down the line as well. I was going to say between centre and left, there's a big gap just over the shortstop. So starting to get a little bit cooler here. Definitely feeling a bit more of a chill. Although I haven't been moving, so maybe it's just me. Got her by short. No. So just going to be aiming to put the ball in play in the middle of the field. Yeah, exactly that. Going to be gathered by centre. Could be an out on two though. Oh, and a fumble. Centre. Yeah, the Eagles outfielder's really not having a great day. Now, Jared did have that great one-handed catch in the last inning, but there's just been too many handy options for outs, and they're not taking them. Straight over the right fielder. This is probably going to be a home run. I don't think. Yeah, Eagles don't have the arms to out there to stop that. So 3 runs there. So 3 runs scored there. Sorry, nobody on base. Pop up. That should be nice. Easy out for left. And I got it. So Kevin's been quite consistent in their batting. So obviously the first inning they went to town, but they've still been able to score in every single inning since. And that consistency with your batting, you know, you're always going to give yourself a really good chance in any game. You see some teams, safety on the one, some teams that really rely on their fielding, you know, and that they need to shut down teams. But like, you need to be able to score on the other side to take the pressure off. And if you're able to, if the bats are good, the confidence is up, and it's easier to get the outs. Those kind of straightforward outs, they happen to come an awful lot easier. Great throw from Allen. Get that man a jersey. That's a hit up the middle. It should be an out on 2. Centre not awake. So runners on 1 and 2. The fire seems to have gone out of Eagles a little bit here. Made a swap. It's going to be gathered by left. It should be an out on 3. Oh, and a fumble. Okay, Eagles doing much better with their relays in. Much cleaner.
One out.
Kevin's are just that bit better at putting the bat on the ball. Obviously, like the positioning of the bats and stuff of where the ball is ending up is, you know, has been much better. Obviously, evidenced by the scoreline, but like just their ability to make contact with the ball has been far better. Oh, and a terrible throw from left. Oh. As I said, I think it's just that fire, that sharpness has just gone out of some of the Eagles players. It nearly seemed like they've given up. Great pitch. Surprised. Pierce is another one of those players who bats left and right. Haven't seen it in this game. Kind of surprised that we haven't at this stage. Another score for Kevin's. So runners are split. So Eagles just need to get out of this inning, try and get a few bats going, make it look a bit more respectable. So huge gap over first again. First base is playing very tight. That's pop up. Second has it. No, so what? Couldn't really see from where I was. I thought second had it. Maybe she wasn't in the right position, but seemed like she was from my vantage point. But I'm more behind the ref than what you can see. Sorry. Runners on 1 and 2. Left the box. And that's 3. So it doesn't matter. All this confusion. Home is tagged. 3 out. Oh, terrible running error there from the Kevin's player. But I don't think it'll be too costly. They're going in with a 16-run lead going into the bottom of the 4th. So Eagles need 16 to draw or 17 to take the win. Seems a little bit insurmountable considering most they've done so far is 6 runs. So Kevin's have just put on a clinic with their batting. Oh, it's getting cold. There's a pop. That'll be caught by centre. Should be caught by centre. Yeah, there's an out. So, 1 out. Kevin just need 2 more to take home the title. It'll be the second time they've won the Connacht Cup. Look good on the outside edge, yeah. Smart pitch, seeing the batter kind of on her back foot, away from the outside of the mat. Foul. A little bit of rain starting to come now. Hopefully it stays off long enough. Look good. Yeah. It's going to be an out on 1. That's 2 out. So 2 out, 10 runs in it. There's a hit. It could have great pace by Pierce up halfway up the bank, rolling. So probably going to stop on 2. Yeah, nice throw to short. So I'm not sure if Shane is going to take the free base or just go for the hill. I was expecting a lot more balls to be a hit over the fence up there, but I don't think anyone's done it in match anyway. Probably a testament to the pitchers too, to be fair. Not allowing them to do it. Lovely hit. Going to drop in front of centre. Slight fumble. Runner's going to go home, I think. Yeah. So Kevin just need to go for the easier out here to get the game over. Eagles need to score 15 to draw with 2 out. Runner on base. Nice pitch. Lovely pitch. So will this be the last pitch of the game? Let's find out. No, it's wide. Definitely not. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a foul. That's game over. So your Connacht Cup champions of 2025 are Kevin's. With a fantastic batting performance throughout the whole team. He's a panel of 10 players, I think, in that final. Every single one of them had a highlight with their bats, so deserving winners. So 26-11, the final score. So thanks a million for joining us, folks. If anyone's still watching this and hasn't subscribed or shared the videos, really appreciate that. You know, show it around, show people what a great job the guys are doing here in Connacht. Mark, the referee, has done a great job organising the entire event. So it's been a long old day, and fair play to him and fair play to everyone involved.